Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for, of course, it's Wednesday. It's AEW Dynamite, so we're here for our AEW Dynamite live reaction. Mr. Jacobs and Lane will be on here shortly. Um, but yeah, get my YouTube TV turned on. AEW. So tonight is Quake at the Lake or Quake in the Lake. They're in the Target Center tonight. Coffin match first. Darby versus Brody. Now, seen reports that Eric Rowan or Eric Redbeard, whatever they call him now, is backstage tonight. So I'm wondering if he has something to do with this match. I hope not. Honestly, um, I don't want to see him in AEW. He was in AEW at one time, but I don't really feel like he has a place in AEW. I get that they have all these injuries and stuff, but I just don't see it how they, because they got talent they could be using right now rather than trying to sign more. So Brody's beaten, or well, technically once, but in the Battle Royal he eliminated him. They were the last two uh, in the Rampage Royal. But I got Darby winning this one. Kip Sabian's in the front row. He's always in the front row. Oh, I do have some. Well, I'm gonna put that. Hey,
Hey, what's going on? Sorry I'm a little late. I was having a little trouble with the microphone. Definitely.
no, I showed you the start. Now you're good. How is he already bleeding?
Jeez,
How? See, that's what I.
he
He just.
is bleeding
I
like a
guess.
sieve.
I guess he hit him with that. Uh, uh, Skateboard. Why is
Yeah,
Brandon? Why is Brandon Cutler out there?
it's a good
He,
question.
he doesn't have a. He's not even in
Oh
this.
shit!
He's not even in this storyline.
I don't know what he for real. What is he doing out there?
Hey,
And Brody is bleeding everywhere.
there's a whole bunch of people in the front row dressed as Brandon Cutler. They got the full outfit on,
Oh, okay, okay. I see now.
but he's out there. I don't know why. Maybe he'll become a House of Black member. I don't know. That'd be really odd, but
Wow, it hasn't even been 5 minutes, and somebody's already bleeding.
yeah. But really, do we have to have blood every? Oh,
Oh man,
code red.
Darby with the code red off the top. That was pretty cool.
I got Darby winning this one since well, Brody's only beaten him once, like in 1-on-1. But
Mm-hmm.
if you count when Brody threw him out of the Rampage Royal, that's two.
Right.
Darby's
Jeez.
got all of Brody's blood on him.
Are those tacks inside of Brody right there on his chest? I mean, on his abdomen? Look like there's tacks stuck to him.
There's probably tacks in that skateboard he's got because normally he has tacks on him.
Damn, Brody is bleeding bad, dude. It is just gushing out now.
Yeah, there's blood going everywhere.
All over,
Yeah, I think it's more on Darby now than
yeah, it's all
Brody.
over Darby now. This is brutal.
Uh oh. Oh, right into the barricade.
See that camera guy had to move the hell out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. I remember one time at WrestleMania 25 when the Undertaker did that kind of like
Ah,
suicide dive thing. Then he,
yeah,
it's him and Shawn Michaels. Then the cameraman was right there, and Undertaker got him good.
yeah. That cameraman took it that night.
Yeah, he had the moment of the night. Or what's Brody gonna do? Ugh,
Man, Brody is messed up, man. Look at his face.
he's a sick person. Looked his blood.
Ugh, that's gross, dude. That is so
That's
gross.
sick. Caleb, thanks for watching. Caleb, seems
Yeah,
like you're on.
appreciate it once again.
Yeah, Blaine and I will be on here shortly. Is there bad weather where you're at?
It's been raining, yeah, off and on, but not really, not too bad.
Blaine said that his part of Texas he's got pretty bad weather.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot down here, which is, I mean, it's a good thing. We needed a little
Yeah.
rain, but it's been storming in different parts of Texas.
Oh, what I was going to say before you came on. Uh, well, I was talking about Kip Sabian in the front row, but Penelope Ford made her return tonight uh, before AEW at the Dark Elevation tapings. She made her return,
Hmm.
and Penelope acknowledged Kip Sabian in the front row. So,
Ah.
but I'm glad to see Penelope that she's back
Yeah, that's awesome.
because her last match, Penelope and Allie versus Tay Conti and Anna Jay, they went through tax, they went barbed wire, they put it all out there.
Yeah, that's true. That
Like
was brutal.
everyone wants to say it's only Britt and Thunder Rosa. No, they put their bodies on the line in that match.
Hands go up, man. I mean, honestly, that's when you go through a match like that. I mean, your body is gonna
That
have those long lasting effects, no matter what.
like I don't know if it was or wasn't, but that's probably the first time that either four of those women had a match like that, and they put on a good
Hmm.
match. I felt like
Yeah, it came out real well.
I like Penelope. I mean, she's way better than Marina Shafir. Like,
Oh
but
yeah, hands down on that one. I mean, I
but but
agree.
like Penelope does have a few things to work on, but she is coachable.
Yeah,
Marina Shafir, I don't know. I seriously don't know.
I mean, eh, I don't know. Give her some time and more training and everything. I mean,
I do
she
this
could be
every.
at least, she could be at least a topic in conversation.
Yeah. This is gonna be. I think he's gonna do a.
Oh snap!
No, this is gonna. If he doesn't move out of the way.
Oh
Oh,
man,
I knew he was gonna
jeez.
move out the way.
Darby's got to move. Oh, he.
I knew he was gonna move.
Oh, he moved.
If he wouldn't have moved, that'd have been it for Darby.
Good on
Uh,
Darby. Smart, being
uh,
aware.
thanks for watching. Well,
Yeah,
I can't.
thanks once again for watching.
I can't say
Welcome.
Brenda because that's my grandmother. So I'll just be.
That table is no more. He obliterated that table.
Oh yeah, this is a coffin match, so weapons are
Yeah,
allowed.
and Darby's never lost one, has he?
Nope, he beat Ethan Page, and then the second one was who was it? Oh, lights went out.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Is it Cody Rhodes? No,
Cody Rhodes.
Is it Vince McMahon?
It's
Who's
Sabu.
hey
That'd be
he
awesome if he popped in AEW. That'd be great if Sabu just showed up.
who's this?
Oh,
Wait, who's that? Oh, it's Julia. Is that Buddy Matthews? Can't
Julia.
Yes, Buddy Matthews. About time
Yep,
he's
he's
back.
back.
About time he's back on TV. So is Malachi.
Yep.
Darby ain't winning this match now.
Oh, I think it's gonna be the first one he loses. The first coffin she loses.
All four of them's gonna make that sure. They
Jeez.
gonna make sure he like they're literally taking everything away from Darby. Like they're making this storyline where Darby's losing everything, and when
Could you
Darby,
possibly see Darby doing a heel turn and joining House of Black?
I could see it. I feel like that would be cool, but I
That
feel
would
like in
be
the story
awesome.
that Darby's gonna go crazy and try to make their lives live in hell,
Mm.
kind of like he did the MJF.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, Brody's about to mess him up good right now.
remember there's no. He was gonna try to cover him. There ain't no pinfalls.
Wow. Darby destroyed.
Now will we see Miro and Sting because they're in this feud too? Because Miro got
Yeah.
he at Forbidden Door Malachi spit that black mist in his face. Ever since then he's had those shades on. We
Yeah,
want Sting.
it's like you're wondering what is really up with Miro because he can pull this whole thing to where he just, turns everything on his ear and just joins House of Black.
Someone's gonna be in that coffin. I knew it every time.
Sting.
Is he joining the House of Black or what?
Look at Sting's paint.
No, no, he's not joining House of Black. The Stinger's not joining House of Black. Oh, he's showing.
Wow.
He
That's an
threw Buddy
awesome paint
Matthews.
job though on his face. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, same eye too.
Yep.
They didn't do that. They forgot that about Julia. Like 1 week, she had it on the opposite eye.
Yeah.
But Sting and Malachi.
Oh, he tosses Malachi the bat. Sting just tossed Malachi the bat as if he's daring Malachi to hit him.
He's not gonna hit him. And this match hasn't ended,
I
so I don't know why.
mean, technically the match is still going.
Yeah, there's no disqualifications and
Right.
yeah, that face paint looks great.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
Now, where's Miro? I know he's got one now, wherever he's at. I noticed that one cameraman's got a mask on, everyone else doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Brody's still bleeding out.
Suicida. Oh, that would have hurt if that thing would have shut on his hand.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sting's gonna do something. It's not over with Sting.
I love this whole
Ooh.
rivalry brewing between
I
Malachi
really,
and Sting. That is
I
so
really,
awesome.
this whole time, I really thought it was Brandon Cutler, but it was that guy dressed like him.
Hmm.
You watch someone is gonna open the coffin up again, and someone's gonna be in. I don't know how they pull that off. My dog just opens the door and leaves. He just wants the door open. This is a bloody match.
Yeah. Brody is still bleeding out. Still.
I
Uh-oh.
think I think the spot was supposed to be he was going to do the suicida to Brody, and he was going to land in the coffin, but he didn't land.
Yeah, that's what it looked like they were trying to do. It looked like they were
But
trying to do that.
well, the that worked. Yeah,
That got him.
that was a little bit easier. Darby,
Darby hangs him with the chain.
well,
Brody goes out, man. Brody goes out cold, lands in the coffin. Match over. I mean, Darby Allin hasn't lost one of these coffin matches yet. What a brutal match this was, though. I mean, not even 5 minutes into the match, and Brody was bleeding out like super hard. At the same time, that gave the match time to breathe. There was great psychology in the match. The storyline is solid. You know, with House of Black, Darby and Sting, and Miro's thrown in there. I mean, this is very interesting. I can't wait to see where it goes.
dog opens the door. I shut it. Then 2 seconds later, he opens it back up.
He wants
But he
that
doesn't
door
want to.
open.
He doesn't want to stay in here. He's been doing that every live stream. It seems like he hasn't started doing that, but the past
He's
few weeks
probably
he's
just trying
done
to get
that.
on your nerves.
He doesn't want to be in here. He just wants the door open. Oh, yeah, that was a good opening match.
Yeah.
Someone, yeah, Sting helped him. Sting. God's favorite champion is
Hmm.
MIA, I guess. No, it's not over. I don't know, like, cause like at the on the stage they were looking at each other. So,
Yeah, I mean it's brewing, and
but
eventually
Sting's.
we're gonna get a a good match out of it.
I feel like at All Out it might be House of Black versus Darby, Sting, and Miro.
That'll be great, actually.
That's
Miro
if
finally
Miro.
picks a side.
That's if Miro. Uh, if he's not joining the House of Black.
Right.
I don't see him join the House of Black. He just doesn't seem like someone that would fit in that group.
I, I have been thinking a lot about that myself, and it's like, no, I agree. I mean, as far as his character, it doesn't really mesh with the House of Black and their vibe and the way they do things.
I could see Pac joining the House of Black or Butcher and Blade,
Yeah,
but
I
I
can
could hundred
definitely see
percent
them.
see Pac.
I'm
Yeah, that
surprised
was
they
a
haven't ventured more into that. Trying to get Pack in there.
yeah. I think for that trios tournament, they're going to be one of the tournament matches. Death Triangle versus House of Black, probably.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great.
Hopefully, we get something with the Young Bucks and Adam Cole tonight. They didn't announce anything, but
Right.
hopefully they have something backstage interview or something. But hopefully, if Jay's going to do anything tonight, well, she is. She's wrestling, and I forgot. She's going against.
Mm-hmm.
She's going against Madison Rain. Um,
Yep.
well, she was said to be signed as a to be head coach of the women's division, but it looks like she's signed as a talent as well because she was on Rampage against a jobber. Of course, lasted probably two
Mm-hmm.
minutes. But I kind of hope Madison Rain wins it because Chris Statlander's injured and she's got taken out of the rankings.
She's injured again.
I don't know with what injury. Just it looked like she tweaked her knee. Hopefully, not another ACL tear.
Oh,
But
that
hopefully,
sucks, man. She just made her return.
but for them to take her out of the rankings, it must be something pretty bad. But if not Madison Rain, hopefully Athena or there's someone to beat Jade. It
Yeah.
was supposed to be Statlander.
Man, I hope she's all right, man. That
Yeah.
sucks.
But with her, she should be back.
Oh yeah,
begin,
she should be returning pretty soon.
beginning of next end of this year, beginning of next year.
I
Normally an
think once
ACL
she makes
tear,
a good recovery, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with giving her a good push.
yeah, because before she got hurt, they were really using her a lot. She was on
Yeah,
TV. She was on TV every week on Dynamite, Rampage, constantly used on Dark. I feel like
yeah.
that was gonna push her, and she got
I like
injured.
where they were going with her character, what they were doing with it, as far as her turn, going heel and doing all these heelish things that she was doing. I mean, I really enjoy where they're going with that, and I hope they're gonna do more of that when she returns.
Yeah, Ironheart Jericho's back. Actually, you will not become the new AEW World Champion. You will actually become AEW Interim
Interim,
World
yeah,
Champion.
interim.
You are not the official title until you beat CM Punk. CM Punk is the official title. I hate when people say that.
Yeah, they're
Moxley is
forgetting
not.
that CM Punk is really the champ.
John Moxley is not a two-time AEW champion. He's a one-time interim. Hopefully, he's not never another interim champion. But
Hmm.
if he beats CM Punk, then he's a two-time champion.
Yeah, that then you can say that.
It's a stupid situation. I would have never done the interim stuff, but then again, I would
Hmm.
hate for CM Punk's first title reign to end like that.
Yeah.
It's a really no win situation, really.
Hmm.
But it is what it is. But we're gonna get a
Right.
unification at some point.
I think so.
It's gonna be Punk versus someone. No, that's gonna be the main event. I bet
Yep, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the main event.
it'd be something if Jericho actually won it.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, the Jericho Appreciation Society is not going to be far away. So, if Jericho does pull a win, it's probably going to be from shenanigans.
What? Will Ospreay's coming back? Well, I was trying to. I wanted to see that, but Excalibur's talking so fast. Andrade. Well, come on. The Young Bucks and Mystery.
And a mystery partner. It's probably going to be Paige.
Damn, Excalibur. Every time. I can't even see it because you're talking so fast. And then, like, he talks for like 2 seconds and then the thing's gone. But I seen that Will Ospreay and the Aussie Open's back. They're gonna be in the trios tournament.
Nice.
I seen the Young Bucks and a mystery partner. It's got to be Kenny or. But I didn't see. Well, I don't know if the Undisputed Elite's in there because he darn flipped it so fast.
I
But next
mean, I would
week's,
love for it to be Kenny. Yeah, that'd be great.
I feel like it's got to be because they could have already announced Hangman
That's true.
since he
I mean,
was
that's very
he
true. They could
since
have
he
already
helped them
said
out
him.
since they done had him on their last week. But
Yeah.
next week it was Andrade, Roosh, and someone else versus the Young Bucks and mystery opponent. I guess that's going to kick off the tournament.
Hmm.
Then they'll be crowned at All Out. I'm going for the Young Bucks and hopefully Kenny to win the trios titles,
Yeah, it seems to be the favorite.
or if not them,
House of
Undisputed
Black.
Elite. Yeah, House of Black. They would definitely be great trios
Yeah.
champions. Would say Jurassic Express, but Marco Stunts not with AEW anymore.
Yeah. Missed the little guy. He was cool.
That I just seen him the other day at I went to Kroger and I seen him.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of normal for me to see him because he was he was like 10 minutes from me. Marco does.
Hmm.
It's just crazy. Like going to Walmart. Oh yeah, that's just he's just an AEW star on TNT. Yeah, no big deal.
That's pretty cool though. You walk into the store and just you
Yeah, it's
see
quite
someone you watch on TV every week and just going down the aisle.
yeah, it's quite often. Like last time to see his dad or his It's kind of bad that I know what his mom and everyone looks, but I knew Marco Stunt before he was even in AEW. He started out in my area,
Hmm.
so is Blake Christian, if you know who that is.
Yeah, I've heard that name before.
Actually, I refereed a Marco Stunt match. It was difficult refereeing that match because, like, when you go to check their tights and stuff,
Hmm.
I'm tall and then he's so short, and then it was just a really embarrassing moment. Of course, the crowd got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
This is a tornado tag.
Yep,
Well,
I
I don't
think
know who I
so. I
got.
mean, they're not getting out of the ring.
I got Andrade and Roosh winning this match. Andrade needs to pick up a big win.
Yeah.
Tony, of course, I bet on Jericho winning the match. I missed the show totally. What happened? But now, what's happened so far? The first match was Brody King versus Darby Allin, the coffin match.
Yeah.
Darby
Brutal
won.
match.
Yeah, blood went everywhere in that match. Brody was the one bleeding, but all the blood got on Darby, and Darby had more blood on him than Brody. But Darby won the match with Sting coming out. And House of Black came out as well,
Hmm.
and I just showed the bracket for the trios titles tournament. Uh, Will Ospreay and the Aussie Open's coming back, and they showed the Young Bucks versus the the Young Bucks and a mystery opponent.
Hmm.
Uh, Hopefully, it's Kenny. Uh,
Fingers crossed.
and right now, the second match is Lucha Bros versus Andrade and Rouge. Uh, we are getting a lot of rain. Our studio audio's messing up. We didn't get to hear what Jericho said. I didn't hear. I don't know what he said. He just probably just said that he's going to beat Moxley tonight and become the new champion. And
Yeah, that's basically what he said.
every, Phoenix is the best suicidas. Like when he did it, he landed like 5, 10 feet from the ring when he does it.
Yeah, that was far away.
But see, he needs to watch. Like that's how he gets injured. Lots of times he does that stuff and then he gets injured.
Yeah.
Like lots
Yeah,
of
he
his
does. He
injuries,
does over. He overdoes those spots a lot, though.
like lots of his injuries come from that. But
Yeah.
hey, Phoenix is. I know Sammy does this, but he Sammy does that, but he just can't help himself. Ooh,
He'll sticking his tongue out all the time, and I'm like,
Sammy
dude,
and Ty,
stop.
Sammy and Ty got married a few days ago.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Weird
Congratulations.
thing is that Cody was at the wedding and Tony Khan was at the wedding.
See that I would. I see that makes sense though. I would think Cody would be there.
I
I would
wonder how
totally
that.
think.
Like they bound to have seen each other, Tony Khan, because he was there too. I wonder how that interaction was, or if they even said anything
I'm pretty
about.
sure they're cordial with each other. I mean, I think what happened between them was just business. I don't think it was personal.
Well, Cody keeps on saying it was personal, something personal. But they're never going to say what really happened. Probably.
Oh. Hmm.
We'll probably know in 15 years on Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Eventually, it's gonna come out.
Definitely MJF with whatever is going on with him right now. That will definitely be on Dark Side of the Ring.
That's got to be an interesting story, though, about what's really going on.
It'll probably go on like the Montreal Screwjob for years and years and years, and you never know what really happened. And still to this day, there's so many mysteries about the Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like one of those things that you'll never get a clear
you
answer
think
for.
you think AEW did that just so they can create that same moment? Kind of.
I mean,
I don't think
it,
I don't think
it
they would.
wouldn't be impossible to do it.
I don't think they did it intentionally though, because MJF he's been doing this for a while, want more money, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He even did that in a MLW, like midway through his contract, wants more money.
Hmm.
And, and MLW is not even that big of a promotion. They can't pay you what AEW can pay you.
I mean, I don't think they would be able to match it at all.
No, I wouldn't come close. MLW is a good company, but they don't have the backer like AEW does. Like
Right.
they could maybe offer him a possibly get paycheck by paycheck, maybe, but MLW's I don't see them paying that because like they're not even on well they're on TV, but on Ben Sports, like no one gets that channel on Ben Sports.
Right. I mean, I've never even
So
heard of the channel.
Ben it's a TV channel. I don't have it. Not many people probably have it. So it's not much ratings, not much TV revenue coming out of that. So there's only so much they could. I bet it's
Yeah,
like pay per appearance deals over there.
probably so. I mean, cause like I catch it on YouTube. That's like one of the only places
Yeah,
I can really find it.
but like I'm not knocking MLW because they put on a lot of good shows. But I'm just saying
Yeah.
if they wanted to get CM Punk, they couldn't. They'd have to release or do it with all their talent. They still wouldn't have enough money.
Yeah, cause I mean that's a high caliber character you're bringing into the company that they're gonna demand to be paid very very handsomely. So
But
yeah, you're probably gonna take some food out of some people's mouths bringing him in. You know.
whole roster.
Yeah.
And then who would CM Punk have the feud with? No one. But MLW is I like MLW. They
Yeah, they
very
put on good shows.
they're very different. Um,
Yeah,
it used to have that Impact Wrestling type feel, but it doesn't feel that way anymore.
it's more of an indie feel, kind of.
Yeah, I like well that's the place that got MJF, Jimmy Havoc, Brian
Hmm.
Pillman Jr. known. A few of
Yeah.
them. They got Jacob Fatu. I want him to come to AEW one day.
Oh, that'd be badass though.
He
Like
recently put
only,
on like he's kin to the Rock and all them, and
yeah.
like he put on Twitter that like he acknowledges Roman Reigns as the Samoan tribal chief, not the Rock. So that's gonna be I'm wanting to see that like when the Rock says, "You really think you're the head of the table?" When I've been head of the table, like when I've been head of the table while your like NFL career was going sideways.
Mm.
I don't know, it was something like that.
I mean, I'm honestly, if it's gonna set up to a big WrestleMania match, I can't wait because I think, I mean, at the end of it all, The Rock's probably gonna end up putting Roman over, but I think it'll be a hard hitting, pretty entertaining match,
Yeah,
given who they are and given their bloodline.
this match has been a very fast-paced match.
Yeah, from the jump. I mean, from the start of the match, it's been going fast paced. Oh,
Ooh,
that was perfect. Both over the top. That was perfect.
Tino Heat.
Showing love for Eddie Guerrero.
It's kind of crazy how Eddie Guerrero never got to see these guys wrestle, like Andrade, the Lucha Bros, Rouge, like a lot of the newer luchadors that came
Right.
from Mexico.
I'm sure he'd be proud to watch what they're doing these days
Like
and
imagine
how far they've
Eddie Guerrero versus Andrade, like that'd been
come. Man, that would have been such a great match.
Caleb Conley. Uh, I really hope Andrade and Rouge. Yeah, like that's who I got winning. Andrade needs a win. He needs something going for him.
I agree. 100
Uh,
percent.
how long will Strength be out? I don't know. They said last week that they didn't even air the match on Dark Elevation. Like they they didn't even air it. Uh, she was able to finish the match, but like once she tweaked her leg or whatever it was, she instantly did her finisher 1, 2, 3. That was it.
Ah,
They
man.
didn't show the match, so hopefully she's not for long. But for them to take her out of the rankings, it must be pretty bad. I'm
Man,
sorry.
that does really suck, man. She just
Yeah,
made her return with a new kind of twist to her character and everything. I mean,
yeah.
that sucks.
Can we trade places and Marina Shafir get injured? No, I shouldn't say. I shouldn't say that. No, no, no. I I don't wish an injury on anyone, but
that
oh, that was a good cutter. But yeah,
was.
I don't wish that on anyone. But if we could swap places, I think that would be beneficial for all parties. But I don't wish for anyone to get injured because like that can't like that might not even affect your wrestling career. It could affect your lifestyle.
Yeah.
What's his name? The spit guy. You know, Miss Man has character. He's gonna puke or something.
Oh, draws.
He's paralyzed, isn't he now?
Hmm. Yeah, I
Like
seen him in this in some documentary I was watching not too long ago.
he
He
was
was
on Dark
talking
Side
about
of
the
the Ring.
injury and everything.
I think it was that Fall Brawl or Brawl for All. Like WWE did like wrestlers actually boxing each other,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then Vince Russo only did it because JBL was like a bully backstage. And he made the remark that he could beat everyone up in a real fight in the company. So Vince Russo
Mm-hmm.
only did that to prove him wrong, and he did. Bart
That's
Gunn
true.
won.
I mean,
Bart
JBL
Gunn
got
won.
knocked the hell out.
Yeah, he got the hell knocked out of him. But if Bart Gunn wanted to try to act like a fighter, he probably would have beat Butterbean. And
Yeah, they really screwed Bart Gunn, man. That with that whole
I
thing,
actually
they
think that
screwed
he
him.
could have been more of a starting Billy Gunn, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, because the whole thing was like, okay, the winner, like the way when they first introduced the whole thing, it was like, okay, well, the winner's gonna get a chance at the heavyweight title. At the time,
Yeah,
Stone Cold was a
and then he never
champion.
got one. He
Yeah,
never.
and he never got that title. Instead, he got knocked out by Butterbean in
Yeah,
like 2 seconds.
yeah. He was talking about that at the uh, on the dark side of the ring.
Yeah, yeah, they really screwed him, man. That was messed up.
Jim Ross talked about it, and he won't do dark side of the ring anymore because of stuff like that. He said that he gets into too much trouble now.
Well,
First
yeah, I
with
mean, cause like when they go in there and they say all that nowadays, like I would, okay, like probably 10 years ago, if you were there to come out and talk about it, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, as far as this whole
oh,
cancel culture and
we
all
took all
that.
this.
I mean, but like nowadays, yeah, it changed a lot of how people would communicate on the show. Like as far as Jim Ross, him not wanting to do it anymore, and all that. I mean, it's like
Yeah,
certain things you can't say anymore, certain things you can't talk about anymore without getting
like
people in an
I,
uproar.
I think the main reason he doesn't want to do it anymore because of the plane ride from hell. Because he was responsible a little bit for it, but
Yeah,
because he was in charge. But where was Vince McMahon all of this time? He had to hear all that. Like he was on that plane.
exactly. He
like
stayed. I mean, he didn't say a word about it, but he was on the plane. There are people that there are like more than 4 or 5 people that say he was on the plane. You
oh
know.
yeah, yeah. Mike Kyoto on that thing said like he was what like he wondered what Vince McMahon was doing during all that. Like, cause
uh,
like what was he doing the whole entire time?
he was sitting
Oh,
in the front of the plane. He sent JR back there to wrangle all the boys.
Andrade and Rush won. That was a good match.
That was a great match.
Andrade and Rush picks up the win. This could be the start of a LWO AEW type thing. Maybe not call it that, but something.
I would like that though. I would enjoy that. That'd be cool.
I mean, Lucha Bros could turn heel and go with them, but That was a good match.
Yeah,
I
not
didn't know who was
disappointed
gonna.
at that at all.
I didn't know who was gonna win that match. I wanted Roosh and Andrade to win, but I didn't. Yeah, Andrade, Roosh, and whoever that is, I'm not
Hmm.
sure. Yeah, the Young Bucks are gonna win that match.
Yeah,
Whoever that be something if they did win. If Hangman's in it, I say Andrade and them should win.
hmm.
But if it's Kenny, they're going all the way.
Yeah.
But I want to see Starks and the Young Bucks. I know it only lasted like for a few seconds in that trios match, but
That was fun to watch the pose. That was pretty cool.
I want to see them as a trios one time. I know it only lasted for a few seconds. That moment did, but
Yeah.
like there's a lot of moments like that, like with Sting, Eddie Kingston, and Moxley, like them
Mm.
together. CM Punk and FTR, CM Punk and Sting and Darby.
Mm.
That was one of the coolest entrances in AEW history. Sting, Darby, and CM Punk.
That was pretty awesome.
I got that shirt.
CM had the face paint. Yeah, it was great.
Where's, where's Hangman's? Yeah, it is. This is where Hangman won the belt, won the world
Yep.
championship.
I think he's being genuine.
Hey, though,
I
MJF
mean,
did the same thing. I don't trust anyone around AEW with that. I'll give them a few weeks, then I'll know if they're serious or not.
yeah, that's fair. Yep.
It only lasted a week with MJF. No, I want Kenny Omega. No.
The Hung Bucks. Is that what he's? Is it called the Hung Bucks? That's funny.
Yes, can't. Yes, that's good. You're not going to be teaming with them, so no one can get Kenny. Good.
Yeah, see now, if it's not him, it's probably definitely probably gonna be Kenny. Definitely.
I swear if it's Don Callis. That would suck so bad. This is a mix.
Hangman is drawing a line in the sand.
No, it ain't cool.
You see the way he's acting? He's like, no, it's cool, man. It's cool. Like, God, what an ass.
Now you might want to think about me. That's the
oh
last person you want to put in that. You will lose to Brandon
man.
Cutler. But Brandon Cutler could be good. Like he is good. If you would if people would watch how he was posted his matches in AEW before he was a stooge, he was actually really good. I don't know what happened to that. Mr. Jacobs, do you think MJF will sign with WWE or he will stay in AEW?
Oh. Well, I don't know. I thought about that too for a while. Well, I mean, with the whole changing of the guard in WWE now, I mean, it's not hard to think that he will go over there. But I mean, what what MJF is really wanting is more money. I think that's really what he's wanting. And I mean, if WWE make him a multi-million-dollar offer, he's not gonna let that go. He's probably gonna take it, knowing him, because he's all about the money, and he's
That'd be a
said that
good
numerous
investment.
amount of times. But yeah, I mean, I think if they offer him enough money, he'll jump ship in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and we still don't know if he's still with the company or not because we don't know if he's been fired. We don't know if he's been released. We don't know anything.
Right.
The only person who knows what's going on is MJF and Tony Khan. Those are the only people that know anything.
They're not talking.
Like keeping it very secretive. That's why I feel like it's gotta be a pay. It has to be something when if MJF's really gone,
Hmm.
when CM Punk comes back and MJF doesn't come back, then he's really gone. But
Hmm.
something tells me when CM Punk comes back, he's going to be coming along with him.
Yeah.
I hope they feud to eternity. Like they're both old guys and they're at WrestleCon, and they're both right
Yeah.
next to each other and they're still feuding. I hope
Still got that
so.
rivalry.
I hope it never ends. Squash
Luchasaurus is
match.
just beating the hell out of this dude. Poor jobber.
He's actually really good. He was on Ring of Honor, the last pay per view. Anthony Henry. He's very good. He actually got to show what he can do at the last pay per view. He was very, very good. Christian.
Hmm. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's going back there.
Jungle Boy's going after him.
He
Oh
might get him
shit.
this time. Nah, he almost had him. They're on security guards. They didn't make this match official for All Out.
Yes.
Well, Luchasaurus is going through the. Ooh, Pat Buck.
Luchasaurus.
You're fixing to get beat up now.
Oh, damn.
Maybe a little cameo. Hero.
Luchasaurus lost it, boy. He
Hero.
started kicking everybody's ass. Luchasaurus.
Uh, what was that? A playback?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard a little bit of playback.
Uh, Hero's not joining them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So he's out to destroy the House of Black.
Um, what do you think they will do with Brian Cage and Sean Spears next in AEW? I honestly don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, because both of them are so underrated and underutilized in AEW. I mean, I don't know what they're
Don't
gonna
get me
do with
started about
them.
Brian Cage. I mean, I really don't want to get into that because like, all right, I'm gonna get into it. You renewed someone's contract, and you don't use them one bit. We're in 8 months this year. He hasn't had one match, like not even a dark squash match, not one match. And why
No.
is that? No one wants to see Pretty Peter Avalon wrestle. No one wants to see Brandon Cutler, the Stooge, in action. No one wants to see that. I'd rather see Brian Cage demolish Michael Nakazawa than that. And keep in mind, Brian Cage has put awesome matches on with guys like Moxley, Hangman, Darby, and beaten He even beat the former AEW World Champion Hangman in 3 minutes. He
True.
squashed him on Dynamite. Now, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you renew someone's contract if you had no plans to use him? Like that's just basically signing someone back just so another company can't sign them.
I mean, it looks that way though. It
And
does
then
look that way.
if you're just saving him for ROH, when's the TV deal coming? Like, there's only been 2 pay-per-views. I mean, and if they're going to start ROH up in January, Brian Cage's contract expires in February. He can just get out of there. So it'd been stupid just to try to put him in ROH and he's out of there.
Yeah.
So it's not really a smart decision. I don't know. It's just that's
It
just a
sucks
screwy
that
situation.
these good wrestlers get lost in the shuffle. Just sucks when that happens.
No, I don't want to see Team Marshall and no one cares about Pretty Peter Avalon. He hasn't done anything good in AEW. So that'd be the best jobber they've had. Hey, Serpentico's been a good jobber. He's lost almost close to 100 losses, so he's doing a very good
Damn.
job. He's doing a very good job being a jobber. I mean, he's one of the best. Dang,
100.
it's kind of like Kurt Hawkins. He lost so
Yeah.
many matches.
Yeah, the streak.
But they even continued that on house shows, and they added that up. He lost like 200 something matches.
Oh, a lot.
That proves that you're a loser if you lose that many matches. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Brian Cage. Miss Jacobs talk Tony Khan. Yeah, if we had connections to Tony Khan, I have a feeling all of us at the All Elite Zone would tell him that to offer him
Yeah, definitely.
whatever he wants. But he may have paid him. You never know. Yep, Miro on TV. Miss Jacobs still Tony Khan pay him. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people. I feel like he knows that people want MJF because
Yeah.
there's signs every week of MJF. So he's not
I
going to
mean,
say
he's the heel people love to hate. I mean, he's got that kind of heat. And people will
Jay
pay
Lethal.
to see someone kick his ass.
What's Jay Lethal doing? Oh,
Probably going out to do the same promo that he does every week.
he's in the top 5 still. He's number 4.
Yeah.
He was number 5 last week. Now number 4, he's Sanjay Dutt. He's one of the. I feel like he's the best manager right now in AEW.
He is very entertaining as a manager,
He's
though. He
more
is hilarious.
he's more into it than Jay Lethal is about cutting the
Yeah.
promo.
he gets like overly angry when you think Lethal should be the one being overly angry.
And, he called Samoa Joe everything that night. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's Samoa Joe been? Well, he wrestled at the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, but besides that, he hasn't been seen. Probably still injured, I bet.
Yeah, I know, right? I haven't heard anything about him lately.
Probably just got cleared for that one match and
Mhm.
isn't really ready to come back. Oh yeah, I found the bracket for the trios titles. The Undisputed Elite's not in it.
Really?
Yep, that really
Whoa.
sucks. But it's Death Triangle versus Ospreay and Aussie Open. Andrade, Dragon Lee, and Roosh versus Young Bucks and Mystery Partner House of Black versus Dark Order, and the Trustbusters versus Best Friends. Who are the
Oh,
Trustbusters?
okay. Oh, they just came from NXT. I forgot, or one of them did.
Oh,
I'm
Davari
trying to
and
remember their names. Totally forget their names.
is it Davari and his little Stooges?
Yeah, I think
Why?
so.
Why? Like I
Oh,
gotta
come
put another team.
on.
Come on, what is this doing? Stupid YouTube TV.
FTR.
Got nothing to
Okay, this
work.
is getting interesting. All right, so we have Wardlow and FTR storming down the ring, or storming down to the ring. Sanjay looking for something under the ring. Yeah. Oh man, lethal. Oh,
I think we're gonna get a trios match out of this.
I'm into it. I'm into it. Hell yeah.
Look, show this.
This is gonna be exciting, man. Having those three together in a match on the same side. This is that'll be great.
I don't think the FTR is ready to come back though, because Dax Harwood's still beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty quick to come back from. I mean, but I mean, if he feels like he's up to it, I mean,
Yeah.
just don't want the man to hurt himself anymore, more than he already is.
When will Kenny be back in AEW? Possibly next week. Um, the Young Bucks
Hopefully,
and a mystery partner, so it's not
yeah,
Hangman, so it's one person. Yeah, so far Triple H has made WWE a lot. Well, I won't say a lot. There's still ways to go, but he's made WWE a little bit better.
yeah, he's been cleaning house totally.
He's already brought back Dexter Loomis on Raw. He's brought back Karrion Cross already. There's been talks of John Gargano coming back and Candice LeRae. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be surprised if Bray Wyatt goes back. I hate this. They did this last
she,
week.
she's on this choke out tour. She took everybody out.
But when she does that in the ring, she loses with it.
Yeah,
So
saw that in the match.
that's really a dangerous move. Yeah, you lose it. You lose a match every time using it. But yeah, real dangerous. This match should be on Dark. I feel like Aaron Solo versus Ricky
Aaron
Starks.
Solo.
I like Aaron Solo though. He's very underrated.
Yeah,
Has Will Hobbs come out tonight at all?
they did a promo with him.
You guys should call Tony Khan, tell him to bring MJF. But he's not going to tell anyone when he's coming back. He's going to come back when he comes back. He's not
Yeah,
going to. It's going to be when people least expect it. He's going to come back.
and Starks is becoming a huge crowd favorite lately.
Yeah, especially with him on his own now. He's
Yeah. I mean, the dude has star written all over him, man. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to doubt that eventually he's gonna be in the world title picture. It's not. It's not. It's not out of the realm of possibility to think that.
give it 3, 5 years, maybe sooner. But there's a lot of guys that can win the world title now because you got Punk's reign's far from over. We got MJF,
Hmm.
Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole. Kenny Omega could probably win it back. Moxley could win it back again.
Yep.
But guys like Ricky Starks will become world champion. It's gonna take a little bit, but I believe he'll be world champion in AEW.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, I think it's inevitable. Eventually, you're
I,
gonna see him wearing that gold.
I believe he could be the greatest TNT champion of all time. Him with the TNT title just fits perfectly.
You know what? I do agree with that.
I threw them out already.
That was quick.
Who is that? I never seen him. I guess he's part of the factory or whatever. Never
I
seen
think
him.
so.
I never seen him for an AEW before. At least Aaron Solo's getting a little bit of TV time.
Yeah, it's good to see though.
Yeah, someone different every once in a while. Will y'all have the All Leagues on awards? Probably not. Um, that's just too hard to like do something like that and have like trophies and stuff, and then
Yeah.
that'd just be really difficult. But I don't know. We'll probably I don't know. Maybe one day. Um,
Do like the best of stuff like that.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. The best stuff, I guess, just be us watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. I don't know. Eventually, there'll be something like that. But we're gaining viewers and gaining subscribers a lot. So
Yeah. Shout
ooh,
out to y'all, by the way, too.
not a perfect finish. You like Aaron Solo or not? That was a great finish he set up for.
Whoa.
Ricky Starks had the best finishes with Jay Lethal. Now that one.
Yeah, man. I mean, he is, like I said, man, he has star written all over him.
Then made Nick Camarada into Blue St. Patrick's. So that hat. I like Nick Camarada. He could be a champion in AEW.
That was a nice spine buster. Oh, boy.
No, oh, it's
Oh,
8:04.
Starks got out of there.
What time it is? It's 8:04. So Jim Ross is about to come out. Probably after
Yep.
this match is coming out. But Tony Khan said that the reason he put Jim Ross on Rampage was to boost ratings. Damn, broke that TV. that TV's broke.
That
Just
is
sliding
out of
up.
there. You see QT Marshall trip over the barricade.
Why is he
I don't
mad
know. I
about
don't know
it?
if you saw that, but he kind of tripped over it.
I don't know why Hobbs is mad about it. He wasn't even out there to do anything about it.
His ass boys and daddy ass.
No. Stay away from everybody, dude.
Grandpa ass.
Everyone that you've recruited has been sitting in catering.
He called him grandpa ass. That's funny.
Good.
One of them's gonna pick up that card.
Danhausen. Well, Young Cub's doing something on Rampage, whatever that means. I don't.
You see the look on Billy Gunn's face when Danhausen walked up.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. Well, he's good with Jade Cargill, but I don't like. I don't want Ethan Page with him because since Ethan Page is done, well, Dan Lambert has been on there well, so he's basically done with American Top Team thing. He could go on his own, be his
Hmm,
own solo star. He doesn't need a manager now. He's already great on the mic. He doesn't need a manager.
that's true.
It's time for him to go on his own. But of course, he has to have a babysitter. So I have to say it that way. But
Babysitter.
I mean, I like Ethan Page. He's been one of my favorites probably since Impact. That's when I really started the. That's when I found it. That's when I started watching him.
Hmm. I love his whole thing lately is how he's been complaining about not having TV time while he's on TV. You know?
Yeah, that's like one of the things that people. That's stupid when someone does that. They're on TV and you complain about not getting TV time, but you're already on.
Right.
I guess in for a stance like you're not on TV much.
It's like how CM Punk, when he was in the WWE, he would always bitch about how he was being treated unfairly, but yet he held the title for a long time there. The whole
Yeah,
time he was saying, "Hey, I'm not being treated fairly."
I know he. The one thing he's not on the programs. He's not on the any kind of advertising or.
Yeah, and that's true at the time. I mean, he wasn't on a lot of as far as like promotional stuff. Like they would have instantly the champion be promoting something, in a commercial. They didn't have that for CM.
At some point in wrestling, in every company, someone thinks that they deserve more. They deserve more respect.
Yeah. I mean, and truth be told, I mean, there are these
They
little
just get
independent companies out there with these promoters that are kind of treating their performers like shit, paying them, peanuts for what they do. I mean, there are promoters out there that are shady, and
they pay some
you know,
peanuts.
I mean, like not literal peanuts, but like chump change.
Oh, like I know, I seen that firsthand when I was refereeing. Like some people just got paid a Coke and a hot dog,
Damn.
but like the, a lot of those people were like, um, it's really paying your dues, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, getting like how do I say it? Like put in the work to getting
Yeah.
to get paid a good amount of money to really show that you really want this. I guess. I swear, Defy looks like Austin Aries for a minute.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Why does Chuck Taylor? Why does Chuck Taylor look like Paul White from WCW? If you're looking for a far distance,
I can see it, yeah.
no, he wasn't. That one guy wasn't NXT.
Yeah,
Everyone said he was the next Brock Lesnar,
yeah, that's what they were building him as at first.
and that didn't go nowhere.
No.
It could have, but
Yeah, done the right way, I think it could have been pretty badass.
oh, he actually follows the All Elite Zone on Twitter. Believe it or not,
That's cool.
Madison Rain and Jade. I hope Madison wins this, but I doubt she is. She's not gonna win probably. Hopefully, it's a good match though. That's all I'm
Hmm.
hoping for is a good women's match.
Yeah.
But with Jade, I don't know if we're gonna get that. But
Hopefully
hopefully
we
we
get
do.
we get some good time with this match.
What time is it? 8:10. Yeah, they should. What other matches is left tonight? Main event. Yeah. So this match should get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen someone on Twitter making a real smart claim that uh, you know that I hate to say this, but you know how like in TLC they have like my 700 pound life or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, someone made a claim that my 700 pound life or like whatever it's called gets more ratings than AEW.
I don't, I don't know. I don't know
And then
about
like
that. I mean,
they showed the numbers, and then they're blowing AEW out of the water. But like a lot of those people that watched it is 50. If you look at the you look at the demographic, it's 50 years and older.
yeah.
Just like the news. If you look at the news demographic in the top 50 telecasts for every day, like
Hmm.
Fox News will get like 3 million viewers, and then 75% of that came from the 50 plus group.
Yeah, that's demographic.
Yeah, and believe it or not, they're second, like for kids who watch Fox News. I wonder how do they detect what demographics watching, because a kid's not paying for cable like 5 years old. They're
Hmm.
not paying for, so like how do they detect who's watching which demographic?
I've always wondered that. I think they use like the Nielsen rating system, or I think that's what it's called. And like a percentage of households that have a certain number of TVs that are watching this, that have, you know, specific cable companies, I think, and like, they were kind of somehow they were figuring it out from that, all doing all that.
Because I really like to know how they how they detect all that. Like that's very interesting.
Yeah. And you also have to take into account that a lot of people are streaming also, so
Yeah,
they count those too.
like YouTube TV, Hulu TV.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of
Yep.
other things out there probably too. I don't know if they count those in the ratings, but cable's gotten so expensive. Like it's like switching back and forth, dish direct. Just head with it and go to get a Roku or Fire Stick and
Yeah.
much cheaper.
I mean, I know a lot of people who cut the cord and quit
Oh,
watching cable.
that was a good Hurricane, Madison Rain. Now, if Jay's gonna learn anything, it's gonna be from Madison Rain. I feel like Madison Rain was never in WWE, but wasn't. She was one of the best women in TNA Impact history, I'd say.
Hmm.
She was probably the beautiful people there for a minute.
Okay, now, yeah.
It was Angelina Velvet Sky, and Madison Rain.
Okay, yeah, now I
Oh,
do remember
sweet.
that. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, that was a nice spear.
What was that? Was that someone's hair that came out, or what was that?
I don't know.
'Cause I
I don't know
seen.
what that was.
Are you seeing a commercial right now that it's like BattleBots Championship?
Yeah, the battle bots.
How's that a sport?
I don't know. I mean, I watched. I caught one episode once because they used to do the same show years ago on USA. I forget what that was. Tech Wars. It was Tech Wars. That's
I
what it was
guess
called. And William Shatner was the host.
I guess people make like their own cars and go against other people's cars, or like whatever you want to call them. I don't know.
And from what I gather, they build the bots themselves and they just like battle to the death with them. I guess it's kind of. I mean, it's interesting. I like the older
Jay,
version though.
yeah, I've heard that a lot. Yeah, she's not, what you guys happen, man? Uh, he needs a lot of help.
Yeah,
I
and I
don't know
just
if,
found out today there's a lot of more stuff that came out
yeah,
about him today.
5 million more. Well, it was 14.6 million. Now they just discovered another 5 million.
Yeah, so that's up to the 19 million.
And I'm pretty sure
Like
that's not
a
it
little bit
either.
over 19 million.
I'm pretty sure that's not
Jeez,
it either. I'm pretty sure there's more because that's going to come out. He needs
I wouldn't doubt it.
serious help. Like this is going on for years though. Like some of the stuff has been back since 1990, 1994, 1995. This has been
Yeah.
years of stuff like this. I don't
Yeah.
know how this wasn't caught sooner.
I know, right? I mean, the thing is, he's been in
Someone,
hot water before, but they just swept it under the rug. But I
someone,
mean, nowadays you can't. He's not
someone,
getting away with it.
someone found that out and told someone, and it got this way. Someone
Like they
did
had a
something.
whistleblower.
Someone did something, whether it was Nick Khan or someone. Someone did something that caused this, and they knew what they were doing too. That's gonna be Dark Side of the Ring for the. I can because it's Vince McMahon. Like he created. Well, it's technically his father, but he was the
Yeah.
owner of he was the owner of WWE for years. So that's definitely Dark Side of the Ring to come.
Hmm. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hold on.
Well, yeah, they just mentioned that Stellar's injured, and Tony Storm takes the number one ranking. But now, will she challenge for Jade or Britt or Thunder Rosa? I feel like she's gonna go against Thunder Rosa. But who's going against Jade? Well, because she could lose it tonight, but I doubt it.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, they just as Calvert said that Statlander is injured, is out with an injury, and uh, she wasn't number one in the rankings, but now she's been taken out. Tony Storm is number one.
Oh man,
But
that sucks, man. But I hope she recovers fast, man.
like what I was saying was like, is Tony Storm going to go after Thunder Rosa or Jade? I think she's going to go after Thunder Rosa because they've been building that kind of feud,
Hmm.
and I think Tony Storm will win it this time. She'll beat Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, Tony could use a good push like that, though. I agree. Tony
Because
could use that.
at Forbidden Door, Thunder Rosa won. I don't see her beating her two times in a row on pay per view. She's gonna hit Kira Hogan, isn't she? Boom! Oh, she didn't. She missed her. That was bad. That
That
was
was
bad.
yeah, that was pretty bad.
And it wasn't even Jade's fault. That was her fault for not being.
Yep. Ooh.
I don't know. Like that was a lot of miscommunication. Now I was a little bit on Kira Hogan, not on Jade this time. See, this match is kind of pointless because how did Madison Rain earn a title shot? Really?
Hmm. I don't.
I know, like there's no story to this either.
No, not at all. It's just Jade continuing her undefeated streak.
36 and 0. Yeah. I hate that they're doing this streak thing, and
Yeah,
probably
they're
like
running with
eight,
it.
probably like 90% of her opponents has been jobbers throughout that entire streak. Who was that? Athena.
Oh, Athena.
Maybe she wins it now.
Athena is a baddie.
Well, not
Yeah.
no those chops are not. But Why is Kiera Hogan even there? Like, what does she bring to AEW?
I mean, I don't know really.
Like what does she bring into the table? I mean, Jade has something to bring, and so does Red Velvet, but I don't get what she brings.
they're probably
Sloppiness.
gonna what they're probably gonna do is end up having this whole thing between her and Jade blow over eventually.
Yeah.
And it does look good though. Yeah, that smile on Thunder Rosa. I love me some Thunder Rosa. She's awesome. I love the story that's going on between Thunder and Storm. I think it's awesome.
How does Brian Danielson return when he's already returned? I guess returns on Rampage. Hook, we hear from Hook.
And they're really selling this whole concussion thing with him. And like whereas years ago they wouldn't even engage that kind of thing in storyline and wrestling.
Eric
Nowadays you can
Eric
do it.
Rowan. It's gonna be on Rampage. I don't want to see that match. Come on, like this is why Rampage gets low ratings. So,
Beardhausen, is that what they call it?
no, not that match. The next Parker, like that's one that one they. I'm not saying it because Sonny Kiss is in the match, but
I forgot Sonny Kiss was still there.
like that's why ratings go down. See this match too, Orange Cassidy versus Ari Daivari.
Hmm.
So don't wonder why ratings are down on Rampage. Yeah, I kind of expect this to happen at some point. No, this match actually looks pretty good. Sammy and Tay.
Yeah,
Well,
that should be pretty fun.
I was trying to see that too. Yeah, I think Excalibur's fixing to speed through it for next week's Dynamite. Yeah, he's gonna, yeah, Dynamite looks good. It's the House of the Dragon, presented by HBO
Yeah.
Max. But Tony Storm versus Kylan King.
Hmm.
I'm glad Kylan King's back. Like I would have rather them sign her than Kira Hogan really. Well, Kira Hogan's not even
Awesome.
signed really. Oh, Brian Danielson, Garcia, 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, that's gonna be good. 2 out of
Or
3.
yeah, of course, Delphi. Like they shouldn't wonder why Rampage's ratings are down tremendously. Like Rampage used to get about 500,000, 600,000 viewers. Now they're only getting 300,000, 400,000.
Wow, really?
It's a big drop from
That is that's a big
I
drop.
mean 500,000, 600,000 is not bad for a Friday show out that late. That's not too bad, but
Mm.
300,000, 400,000, that's pretty bad. And then
It's
that's
not
why I feel
good.
like they need to put bigger matches on. And I don't know. There's if any show gets canceled on with AEW, it's going to be Rampage.
As sad as it
But
is to say, I mean, I can see that though. If the
but I don't
viewership
think
doesn't go up,
they will because they still like even Warner Media put like TNT's best programming. AEW was listed on there, and it had Dynamite and Rampage. So maybe they're
yeah,
happy with it. I don't know. But I prefer Rampage go live every Friday night with bigger matches. Two
yeah.
hours. Two hours of Rampage.
You see, I wouldn't mind 2 hours of Rampage. I would not mind that at all.
Because then you could more TV time for other people that wasn't on, Dynamite.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I am looking forward to Sammy and Ty versus Dante and Sky Blue, and I'm glad Dante is not. He didn't have a too bad of an injury.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, that
Danhausen
should be an interesting
and
match.
Rowan should be good. Eric Redbeard.
Beardhausen.
How long will Vince McMahon have to wait for your response? Can count on your. Even if we gave him a response, he wouldn't even see it. Probably. Uh,
No, Vince. I think Vince's man is keeping his mouth shut on a lot of things right now.
yeah, he won't be saying nothing.
He has a pit bull. He has a pit bull team of lawyers that are at bat for him whenever he needs. But I mean, I don't know. He's if more comes out, it wouldn't be surprising. Like I said.
Yeah.
And see that thing with the whole changing of the guard in the WWE, you can kind of if you watch Raw, you can see like the very subtle changes that they're doing, to the broadcast itself. It's more of a living organism than now you see a promo, now a vignette, now a match, now a promo, now a segment backstage. It's instead of it being like boom 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 boom, it's kind of just flowing, you know like the whole thing with Dexter Loomis. That was a whole three-part
Yeah.
story within the whole episode of Raw. That was awesome. That was what we need to see more of, that kind of storytelling. And like, how it's to the minute, like Bailey and them had a promo and the guards ran right past them. And like and once that happened, AJ Styles is going, he didn't know what the hell was going on. He just getting ready for his match. That kind of shooting in the show is what I appreciate when it's like more of a light more it takes on a life of its own instead of just it looks like a show.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Oh, he's bringing out the Lionheart. That's awesome. It's vintage WCW Jericho and ECW Jericho.
Yeah.
And that's cool. They're using his old footage for his Tron
Oh yeah. I
from
was New Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Yep,
They couldn't get no WCW stuff, but good. Good. It's good that they were able to get that.
that's great.
People are praising that card, but I mean, people doesn't care about ratings sometimes. But if you want
Hmm.
your show to still be on TV, you better care about ratings somewhat,
Yeah,
or they won't be a rampage. I hate to say,
I mean it's
but
true. It's true.
I mean, I care about it for a standpoint that I want Rampage to still be on TV. I don't want it to, get canceled. I want Rampage to still keep on going.
Yeah.
And for people that want it to end, that they've probably been wanting AEW to fail since day one. I don't know who he's flipping off, but he flipped off the camera. But people sometimes will say you care about ratings too much, but I care about ratings so that the show continues to go on.
Yeah.
I want to keep on. I don't want them to get canceled or anything like that.
I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, the show is getting low ratings. The network doesn't have a reason to keep it on.
And like here lately, there's been a lot of canceling of shows. Like not even one of me. Like other companies, there's been a lot of cancellations.
Mm.
Like the CW canceled like their entire network except like two, three
Damn.
shows.
Jeez.
Like they cleaned house. and uh, they also canceled a lot of DC stuff.
Hmm.
Was it Batgirl they canceled? Like they didn't film the whole thing, and they spent like $100 million on that, and they canceled. They're not going to air it.
Yeah, I heard. I just heard about that like not too long
You
ago,
spend
a
that
couple
kind of
days
money.
ago.
I think they should have just canceled the Flash movie because do you know who like Ezra Miller is, the guy who plays the Flash?
Hmm.
He's into a lot of trouble, like more trouble than Vince.
See, I heard about this too.
It's kind of more than Vince McMahon. Like I don't want to say it on here because it's pretty bad, but he
Yeah.
does some really bad things that you could go to jail for.
Jeez. I mean, how do you have it all and then just mess it up like that?
I don't. Money can't buy happiness. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Clearly showed for some people.
Hmm.
I like the graphics like for the top like for the championship matches. Like they now have like WWE does like they'll show a picture or like a graphic of the title.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, if they're gonna cancel anything, cancel the Flash movie. But like you put so much money into it just to cancel it. I mean,
Yeah, it's a waste of money, time.
yeah, you wasted everyone's time, everyone's money
Yep.
just for it to get canceled. I like Jer-
Jericho flips them off.
I like Jericho's tights.
Yeah, those are awesome,
No,
man. The
everyone's
old
flipping off
school
everyone.
Lionhearts
Everyone's flipping
tights.
off everyone in this match. The fans are flipping
Yeah,
off. Not
I want
Jericho
Aubrey to
flip,
flip them both off.
in WWE. Like if you do that, shoot, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Like even though WWE was getting a little bit better, I don't think that stuff would fly still. Now Stone Cold didn't give a damn back in
No, he
those
didn't
days.
care at all.
There was a lot of that stuff. Charleston, West Virginia next Wednesday. Cleveland, Ohio. They're going to be in that's Johnny Gargano's hometown.
Yep. Jericho just relishing in all of this.
I will say, from what I can tell, they got a good crowd tonight.
Oh yeah, the crowd are definitely into what they're watching tonight.
They was there for Full Gear last year, so
Oh yeah.
that must be a good market. But even though I'm going to all out in Chicago, I feel like they're going to wear out the Chicago market because they keep on going there nonstop.
Yeah, Chicago's a wrestling town.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. But at least it's not like in front of no fans at Daly's
Yeah.
place. Oh, have you seen? I haven't even mentioned this. Have you seen the AEW video game footage? The new footage that they
Yeah,
shot?
I actually have. It looks pretty. You see, it looks like they've done a lot more to it, and I'm actually excited to
Yeah,
see more gameplay of it and want to hear more about it. Can't wait.
yeah. From the first trailer they ever put out about it to now, they've really progressed with like the model of the characters. Everything looks a lot better.
That's awesome, man. I can't wait to actually play it. It looks fun, and
It's available.
you can tell with the new footage that came out, they have put so much work into what they're doing, and I
Yeah,
can't wait. I'm excited.
it's available to pre-order now on Amazon. I think
Nice.
it's
I'll
supposed to
check
come
that
out.
out.
It's supposed to be out like December 31st, but basically January of next year because
Awesome.
it's only one day after December, so basically January.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pre-order that game pretty soon. I hope they did say only 50 wrestlers will be on the game, but like to start out with, but they're gonna have a lot of DLC. Or like they might have like
Nice.
you know with WWE like you buy the entire pack, then whenever they come
Hmm.
out you get them all. Like that's when they come out.
Awesome. Yeah, you can read more into this.
Yeah, Owen Hart's supposed to be a playable character.
Oh, that's great. That is great. I can't.
What
I'm
is he
hyped
doing?
now, man. If you get to be Owen Hart, that's great.
Oh, it took his
Oh,
earring.
Jesus Christ! Did
What
Jericho
is
just
that?
yank his earring out?
Oh,
Oh, that was gross.
like I'm gonna do probably CM Punk versus Owen Hart,
Yeah,
or
that sounds like a great match.
Bryan Danielson versus Pentagon Jr. I would do a lot of unthinkable matches. That's one thing I want to do with Aiden with his booking the elite, like the unthinkable match card. It could be
Hmm.
AEW, anything really. Like Kenny Omega versus Bobby Lashley. Like
Yeah.
you never thought of that match. Wardlow versus Matt Morgan. You never thought about that match.
No, but it sounds interesting though.
Yeah, like great matches, but you never thought of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Here it goes. Fight Forever. Yep, it's definitely on Amazon. I got it in my cart too, or the pre-order.
No,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I'm recently just purchased my hotel and stuff for Chicago, my trip. But I'm gonna be pre-ordering it pretty soon. Like it's already like number one selling video game on Amazon. Like the last time I looked, it was.
Wow, that's impressive. Hasn't even released yet. And it's already number one. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mox is bleeding bad from the ear. Yeah, Jericho just yanked that earring right out of his ear.
like they spent eight figures on that game, like close to $1 billion in that video game. So
Whew.
they better. Like Tony Khan said that he thinks that they're gonna make a lot more money back on it. So, and if it's already number one seller, I mean,
Mm.
maybe I have a chance of making a profit out of it. Hopefully, I think they will with a new wrestling game that's not associated with WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely going to have eyes on it because of the fact that it's not WWE.
Like this is the first game in years. Well, you're talking about maybe New Japan, but like an actual wrestling game.
Yeah.
Probably since TNA did their game a long time ago. Actually, a lot of people diss their game, but I actually like TNA's game a little bit.
I thought it looked good. I thought it was pretty fun.
They didn't have many characters to play with to choose from, but
Hmm.
I like their story mode with Suicide.
Yeah, that was a cool story though. I thought the story that was probably one of the best things
Like
about
it
the
was like
game.
they made the story like real life. Like they done beat the guy up to death, and that's why he had the mask on. And
Yeah.
like they made that game real life stuff. Yeah, Jericho's flipping off the crowd. Clothesline.
That's a lot of blood. It's been a bloody night tonight on on the show.
Yeah, that was for sure. It's only 8:39. This match gonna get a lot of time.
Yeah.
And Mox is already bleeding, so
Oh.
yep. You remember last week when that kid was crying on TV or something?
Uh huh.
Like that's been all over Twitter now. Like someone, I knew it would be. I said that. Like this one person put, they said, wait, Statlander is injured," and they showed that picture. That kid will. That's pretty sad though. Like I don't know. I don't even know what he was crying about.
It was whenever the Undisputed Elite
Or like, was he even crying about
broke
that?
up.
Well,
Yeah, because
I,
I remember whenever they attacked the Young Bucks, that's when the kids started crying.
I don't even know if he was crying about. They could have been crying about something else, but like that's what it's like. That's what it's intended now to be.
Yeah.
Like, but now since they're not going to be in the trios, I don't know where they go from here to this story. Like, where do they go now?
I mean, yeah, I mean that is a thought. I mean, where would they go?
Yeah, like what's next with that? If they're not going to be in it, um, then Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly's not cleared.
Hmm. The blood on Jericho now. Moxley's blood's all over Jericho now.
Blood's getting in everybody tonight, and it's not even their blood.
Oh, I gotta say, Jericho's been putting on a clinic lately, though, with his matches. He's been killing it lately.
He's really stepped it up since all these injuries. It's Moxley and Jericho for sure. They've been really stepping it up.
Yeah.
Which when AEW first started, the really two major names was Jericho and Moxley, and they couldn't that they couldn't break a million like they did the first 3 weeks of Dynamite, like when they first ever
Hmm.
started Dynamite. But after that, they never could get back to a million with those two as the head big names.
Yeah.
But once they got CM Punk and others, they started getting million viewers every week. I think things will start going up when CM Punk's back.
Yeah, I feel that way too,
But
actually.
I don't see how Brian Danielson can return on Rampage when he's already returned. Because he did because like, didn't he? Because didn't he just have a match against Daniel Garcia? Daniel Garcia
Yeah.
beat him. So
Yeah.
he's already returned.
I think they're making, like I said, they're making this whole injury with Danielson part of the storyline.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have been cleared if he wouldn't have been cleared. They wouldn't have him wrestle that match.
Yeah. Oh, Mox got a nice crossface put on Jericho. Oh, he's pulling back more on it. And Jericho flips right out.
Yeah, it's like he's fixing.
Jericho's setting it up.
He's gonna try for the walls of Jericho.
Man, if
Uh,
he turns it and he hits it and puts that knee down, that's it, man.
that was a good shot with the camera. Someone filmed a fan and then they.
The Lion Tamer.
What if Moxley actually loses this? I know someone commented that they need
Oh,
Jericho.
I think Moxley's going out. I think Moxley's about to pass out.
Well, on a picture
No,
in
no,
picture.
he's pulling back.
It'd be funny if the match ended during picture in picture.
That'd be something. Well, Moxley looks like he can pass out any second, though.
Mario Neely, I hope Ethan Page gets used soon. Yeah, hopefully. I would have put him on Rampage this Friday. I was looking at it or something.
Well, Moxley is trying to power out of it.
But AEW kind of created this problem with not being able to use everybody because they kept on signing so many people. And now that this is the problem.
Yeah, they end up getting lost in the whole shuffle.
And then they're still signing more people with like Davari and
Mm-hmm.
all these other jobber guys. Well, I wouldn't say none of them. I think a lot of these guys will thrive in Ring of Honor when that gets started. Like Davari and
Hmm.
uh, the other two guys. A lot of them are gonna thrive in Ring of Honor when that gets started.
Yeah.
But like, where's Lance Archer at? Where's like Lance
Good
Archer's like
question.
he's put so many good matches on with Moxley and Hangman and Cody Rhodes, and like he was just on New Japan not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I seen something on Facebook where he was on New Japan or something. And like you would think that when they have all these injuries, they would be able to use guys like Lance Archer, Brian Cage, Ethan Page to step in, but
Yeah, you would think that, but for
they
some
keep on
reason they're all lost in the shuffle.
signing more people. But I get that they're trying to build up the ROH brand, but if you don't have anything in place for a TV deal or a weekly show or anything,
Right.
then you're just signing people to be on AEW basically.
And
But
Moxley is still locked in that hold.
yeah, like this whole like this whole entire picture in picture, he still had that water
Wow.
Jericho. It's been for at least 10 minutes. He's had that whole in.
Jeez, a
This is the
lesser man
longest.
would have passed out. Look at Moxley. He looks like he's about to pass out, dude. Jericho is not letting up.
He would lean back a little bit more. That'd be it.
Yep.
Oh, what was that? Like, did he tap or what? Like, what was that?
No, he didn't tap. He was just shaking his hand. I
I
thought
would.
he tapped for a second too.
I wouldn't shake my hand in that kind of situation because the referee might actually think you're tapping.
Yeah, because it looked like he was for a second.
El
Wow, he has
Drunko.
been in this line timer for a long time.
I wish El Drunko was in AEW.
That would be awesome.
He didn't win. He thought he won. He's gonna lose now. He's gonna lose for losing focus.
He's
This is a
yelling at
good
Aubrey.
match. I like this match. It's not too fast. It's not too slow.
Yeah,
Good pacing.
it's a really good match. The story's there, and they're actually telling the good story.
Ooh, I know that hurt.
Oh,
I think Moxley's hurting
oh,
worse though.
yeah. Oh, he's
This
selling
has
that
been
back hard.
this has been a really good Dynamite. I think this week's is better than last week's.
Yeah,
The
I
last
agree.
week I wasn't really in the type of mood to. It was a good show last week, but I was just, how do I say it? Just not in that. I just didn't feel. Well, it was the same day that my favorite TV show, The Flash, got canceled, so it just kind of ruined my
Oh
day,
yeah, yeah.
and I wasn't really feeling anything.
That's understandable.
But not saying the show wasn't good. It's just the mood was killed for me that day, and it kind of
Hmm.
is still. I'll never get over that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. With that's what I'm thinking. Like they're taking all these shows away.
But they're gonna let the
You know,
Flash, like, they're gonna let the Flash have a final season to conclude it. They're gonna give
they
us,
should at least do that.
yeah. They were like they are renewing for a season 9. They already signed contracts on it before they announced the final season, but they will get a final season that can have a conclusion to it.
Hmm.
So I'm not happy about that. I knew this day was gonna come soon because the show's gotten kind of stale. Not I knew this day was gonna come soon, but reality is
Yeah,
kicking in, and I hate reality.
yeah. Reality does suck at times. I will
But
agree with you on that.
Going for the turnbuckle. Things aren't going to end well for you. Every time someone does that, it doesn't end well for the person doing that. Well, he's going after the next one. I see what he's doing. He's trying to. He's going to do every corner to distract her.
Yeah.
Well, she's distracted.
She's definitely
You threw
distracted.
that. You threw it. Oh my god.
Oh, Sammy
He,
overthrew it like an idiot. He overthrew the bat. And Aubrey
oh,
still had to
he
play that
threw that.
like she didn't see a thing. You
He
see
threw
her?
that. He threw that way too far, and then Jericho had to get outside the ring and get it.
You see Aubrey how she played that though. She's like, I don't see it. I don't see it.
That thing's flying in there. I couldn't. That'd be hard to unsee.
You see the look on Sammy's face when he threw that bat. He was like, oh shit.
That's gonna be on Botchamania for sure.
Hell yeah.
But he knew he done effed up once he done that. Jericho's. I like to see the backstage reaction to that. Like when
They're
after
probably
this match,
laughing their asses off.
Judas effect. Pin. If you pin him, you win.
Oh damn! Right after hitting the turnbuckle, he walked right into the spinning up. I forgot what he called it.
This is a really good match.
Judas effect.
I think this is better than their first time going against each other at Revolution
Mm-hmm.
2020. Both of them were title matches too.
He hit that Judas effect hard too. That was pretty flush.
Yes,
Then the
and
crowd's saying "Fight forever."
I was seeing someone on Twitter saying that why wasn't the Blackpool Combat Club not in the trios tournament? I get why they didn't have a big bracket because it's not too far until it's all out.
Yeah.
They should have. If they was going to have a big tournament, should have done it like weeks ago. But with all these injuries, it's kind of.
Mm-hmm. And Jericho's busted open now. Yeah, Jericho's really bleeding now. Uh-oh. Yeah, Jericho is bleeding bad. Oh, he has that knee right on the head. No, that's the lion tamer. Jeez, look at Jericho, dude. He is bleeding really bad.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's gonna choke Jericho out.
Blood's going. It's not blood and guts. I feel like. I think tonight's more blood and guts than there was on actual blood and guts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, you guys wish Kay was still in AEW? Yes and no, because it was said that Cody Rhodes had an option in deal that Tony Khan could have picked up and he could have still been in AEW, but Tony Khan didn't want to have someone there that didn't want to be there. Like it wasn't
All
healthy
right.
for the locker room, wasn't healthy for anybody. So I would have hated for him to still be there and then he'd just be toxic backstage, and
Yeah.
that's when things go bad.
I
But
think at the end of the day, I mean,
I think
Cody
Cody,
Cody had to do what was best for him and his family. You know.
but I think Cody Rhodes he is going to retire in AEW. He, I think that he will retire in AEW once his
I actually see that. Yeah.
once his WWE runs over. He's when the world title, he's done what he wants to do. He's going to go back to AEW, like maybe just one match and retire in AEW. So Moxley won.
Yep. Here comes Sammy and
Now
Hager.
we're fixing to find out who Moxley's going against at All Out. I feel like because like now will be the time to build towards that.
Yeah. Got a brawl.
I can get this
All out
stupid
brawl.
TV to work. Damn thing keeps on freezing up. Really, like right at the end, it's freezing up. It's funny how things work all night, then all of a sudden it's
That happens to me all the time, man. Oh, he's about to clock Mox with that belt. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Look who's back.
don't say anything because I can't get
I'm not
my
saying a word, dude.
stupid phone. I hate this phone now. Damn it, my mom didn't set it in there. Come on. I hate this phone now.
Oh, snap.
Missing this whole thing.
Oh, that crowd is on fire right now.
I can't get nothing to work. I don't know what's happened.
Well, I won't spoil it for you.
Well, I know it's CM Punk and mom and shouted it in there. So
Your mom spoiled it for you.
yeah, because I hear it in there. Can't get mad either. Well, that does. I'm getting a new phone tomorrow.
Somebody threw a ring bell in there.
My phone will not work. Finally, it comes back on. Right when about to be over. Yeah, I'm not gonna get my phone to work. It's not gonna
Love his
work.
face off.
The real champion's back now. The
Yeah.
the actual champion. Yeah, Moxley. Moxley, you're a temporary champion. A lot like Moxley, but you were just intended to be a temporary champion
He was placeholder.
until
Kept the belt warm.
when Punk came back and he just you can just be the next victim to CM Punk. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that whole thing because my phone's not gonna. I don't know
Oh
what's
man,
going on.
that crowd, man, popped so hard.
That's the best moment of the night. That my phone acts stupid, and then
Dude, I know the feeling. It happens to me
man,
all the time with my laptop.
well, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. No, that sucks. Well, at least you got a pop out of it. At least one of us did, instead of no one. My mom got the biggest one out of it.
Yeah.
Just tell me when the show is over because I can't get my phone to work. I know, like that's probably the last thing.
Yeah, right now, Mox just left the ring, flipped CM Punk off, and walked out. And now
And what did
CM
CM
Punk is
Punk do to
sitting in
him?
the middle.
Like, wasn't CM Punk the one to help him out?
Yeah, he came
So
out
why
to
is he?
help
So why is he?
because they eventually had to fight each other.
yeah, yeah. It's looking like an all out. That's what. Yeah, I see. I guess it's gonna be the match.
The match was good though. The match was pretty good. I don't really don't have any big complaints about the match itself. It was actually pretty good. right, that concludes it. It's over now.
Yes.
Wow.
Best moment of the night and I found excellent. Well, that was a good episode of Dynamite, though. That was a very good
Yeah.
episode. Like that
Huge
made
episode.
CM Punk return and made the entire night 10 times better. And now, hopefully, the ratings are up about a million tomorrow. Well, probably
Yeah.
since it's a surprise, he'll probably like when he's on there next week. He'll probably be there announced, and ratings will start to pick up. Like really, CM Punk, yeah. Sorry, someone says Hulk Hogan. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight's Dynamite. Very good Dynamite from start to
Yeah.
finish. Yeah, we'll be back for possibly to review tomorrow. Not for sure, but of course Friday we'll be back for Rampage. Uh,
Yep.
for sure Rampage on Friday, but definitely check out the All Elite Zone social media accounts below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify to see if we do have a review. But yeah, we'll see you guys possibly tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.